Wait, there's 4 of them? That's what Wikipedia just said. We've completed the Starbucks holder now. What is happening in this timeline? Alright, you delightful human beings, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety, and today we are gathered here to watch our stories. We're here to watch Monday Night Raw. Quick housekeeping item, we will not be here next week for either Raw or SmackDown or WrestlePalooza. So just giving y'all a heads up there. My mom's coming to town and I just want to spend time with my mom. That's literally it. So pretty much over the next week or two at least, we'll have a bunch of gaming videos coming out. So just keep your eyeballs peeled for that. Either way around, we've got Monday Night Raw to get to, and there was a lot that happened on our stories on Friday night. I almost said Monday night, which I mean kind of a lot happened last week, but definitely a lot happened on Friday, right? We are on the road to WrestlePalooza. But of course, last week on Monday Night Raw, the Usos were reunited after all the shenanigans that went down at the end of the show. And of course, on Friday night, AJ Lee is back. So she'll be here on Monday Night Raw as well. We've also got AJ Styles versus Starbucks, so that's happening. It's like, which one is it? Because I'm pretty sure we're up to, what, like 3 El Grande Americanos, something like that. Either way around, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, make sure that you're taking care of yourself, make sure that you're taking care of your mental health, and let's get to it, people. Alrighty, friends, we got Jimmy and Jey kicking things off here on Monday Night Raw. They reunited last week because, well, Braun and Bronson Brigade were doing Braun and Bronson Brigade things, and so that's how we got to this point right here. This is great. I love seeing Jimmy and Jey together. Well, okay, so Seth and Becky showed up to the arena earlier, like right at the start of the show, and now we've got Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker just making their way out here together. Paul Heyman's presumably still in the hospital, from my understanding. It's like, I like the Usos and I like Braun and Bronson Brigade, okay? Like, it just, why are they called the Vision when there's no Vision within the Vision? That's what I'm trying to figure out still. Do they, though? The Vision doesn't run Monday Night Raw. They just kind of, like, destroy people at the end of almost every single week, and I think that's it. Well, which dogs are running Monday Night Raw? Does that imply that Larry the dog runs Monday Night Raw? Because I think that would actually not be a bad idea, to be honest. Braun Breaker's just, like, about to just go after these dudes, and then there's Bronson Reed just like, dude, calm down. Okay, but they spent like how long trying to just like get out of Roman's shadow there? Like even within the whole Bloodline saga, right? Like they were their own people. They had their own characters and personalities and stuff. Like sure, they're family, but they're more than just Roman's family. Listen, you've been trying to get rid of Jey for weeks now, and y'all haven't done it. Monday Night Raw. Okay, I kind of liked that. PB and J security. Keep going, Jimmy. Keep going. I feel like we're in limbo at this point because I feel like this has been like a similar intro, but we're just rotating people out at this point. Yeah, how is Paul doing? Oh my god, they're gonna have a stacked show at WrestlePalooza at the rate things are going at. So we got the Usos versus Braun and Bronson Brigade coming up at WrestlePalooza. Presumably something with Seth, Becky, Punk, and AJ, right? Lots of moving pieces, people. There's LA Knight there. For a split second, I didn't even recognize him. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's the hat. I think we're just not used to, at least I'm not used to seeing with the hat on. I was gonna say, what are Jimmy and Jey just doing there? They're just chilling and hanging out. Listen, I'm here for Yeet and Yak connection. Look out, Braun Breaker's right there. There we go. Oh snap. Well, I mean, it was still a 3-on-1 situation at the end of the day, right? I swear, we're gonna get another person in this group, aren't we? Because right now it's 3-on-2. Remember how we were very suspicious at Clash in Paris? I get the vibe that we're going to be getting something different coming up at WrestlePalooza, right? Or maybe even by the end of the show? I don't know. I could be entirely wrong. Well, yeah, because like LA Knight and Jey, they've also had a lot of tension over the last few weeks, too. Because I think they had that one backstage segment last week, something like that. Because it was like a backstage interview type thing. And yeah, there's been some tension there with the Yeet and Yak connection in pursuit of Braun and Bronson Brigade. Oh my god, seriously? Okay, well, I guess I could... Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. They have like this weird schedule out like for the next like month and a half of like when the different start times are going to be. And I'm like, oh, okay, I need to put these in my calendar. I'll leave a link down below for the article that kind of lists out all the different special start times because I think it's like covering over like the next month and a half. I'm assuming it probably has to do with the Monday Night Football games. Either way around, I suspect we're going to get another addition to the Vision, and we are still aimlessly visioning with the Vision. And yeah, again, I feel like we're in limbo. And at least we're adding in some new characters into the mix, but it still feels like I'm in limbo. Either way, I'm still going to give this a thumbs up because writers. The Usos are just entertaining. Jimmy especially just brings a lot of energy, and I love that. And the people just love Jey at this point, so lots of energy. People love the Usos. And Braun and Bronson Brigade are just doing their own thing, and I'm here for that, to be honest. And LA Knight was a good little touch to the whole situation, too. So we'll have to see what happens moving forward. I'll give it a thumbs up. This was a good start to the show. Okay, so the match just started, and AJ was going after Starbucks right away. By the way, we have 3 confirmed versions of El Grande Americano, if you're keeping tabs at home like we are over here. We had a version 3 from like, I think 3 weeks ago now, something like that. But there was a 3rd iteration at some point. Oh my god, my lighting's atrocious. Oh my lord. Okay, hang on here. Oh, there's Starbucks number 3 right there. I know I'm taking you around the apartment with me, but that's because I was adjusting the lighting. Or is that the original Starbucks? Because I don't know. Which one is it? We had 3 Starbuckses at one point. Wait, dose? Wait, what? So hold up here, time out. What? Grande dose? Is that what we're calling this? Oh dear lord, I'm losing track of everything. What's happening on this show? We've confirmed that we now have 2 El Grande Americanos, even though I thought we had 3 at one point, because there was the original, then Ludwig, and then this other person, presumably. Wait, there's 4 of them? That's what Wikipedia just said! We've completed the Starbucks holder now. What is happening in this timeline? I'm really trying to process what's going on in this match and react to it accordingly, but my brain is bamboozled by the fact we got 4 Starbuckses in WWE now. Listen, I do more local coffee than anything, but it's fall. And I am a sucker for the pumpkin cream cold brew. Like, no shame. Oh, look at that. LA Knight's got a main event against Big Bronson Reed. He wanted a Braun and he got a Braun. Including, he literally said he wanted LeBron James and Bronny Jr. He literally said that. I still can't believe we're in a timeline where we have 4 El Grande Americanos. Okay, now we got Dragon Lee out here. Thank you, Dragon Lee. We appreciate you. Oh no, the sneaky pin. Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's one way to do it. That is one way to do it. That is one way to do it. Okay, just for that ending right there, this whole situation, as ridiculous as it was, it's getting a thumbs up. Just for that ending. Alrighty, friends, we've got Raquel versus Lyra now. This should be quite interesting. We got Roxanne at ringside. We also had interesting backstage interaction with Nikki Bella, Io Sky, Asuka, and looks like we're getting Nikki versus Asuka, so that'll be interesting. Lyra's trying to take down Raquel here, and I don't think this is gonna end well. It is not gonna end well. Okay, counter from Lyra, counter from Lyra. I wonder if they're gonna bring back Bayley into the mix with either Lyra or Becky at some point. Mostly with Lyra, I feel like. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. All right, Lyra's in firm control here. Yeah, keep an eye out for Roxanne. Oh, there we go. See, Raquel's got the right idea. She's getting in the knees while she's holding Lyra right there, making sure that she doesn't counter this time. Okay. See, it's the little things. Oh, no. I don't like where this is going. God, that just looked like it hurt. Oh, no. Oh, no. That looked like that hurt, too, with the elbow. Oh, and she just, like, walked over her. My God. Oh, my God. I'm in pain. Oh, okay, we're back from the ad break, and we just had a bunch of counters right there. Oh my god, ow, my back. My back hurts watching this. What kind of a move is this from Raquel? I mean, this is definitely a good, like, spit on, like, the Boston Crab there. Oh, and Lyra's trying to counter with a counter right there. I'm in so much pain watching this. Okay, here we go. Lyra's doing something here. There we go. Nice DDT right there from the top row. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think she had all the pin in that moment there. All right, Lyra kicked out at 2. Oh, ouch, God, right in the corner. I don't know how Lyra still did this. I would have been out like 5 minutes ago. No, 10 minutes ago, probably. I don't know. It's like after the first move, I would have been like, yep, I'm out. Oh, Lyra's countering, I think. She's like hanging on to Raquel for dear life here. That core strength is insane. Oh my God, Lyra's insane. What was that? What was all that? That gets a round of applause. That was awesome. What did we just watch? Roxanne, we were having a good time. We were having a good time. The people were chanting, this is awesome and everything. Oh, look out. Raquel's right there. Raquel's right there. Raquel's right there. Oh no, Raquel just caught Lyra there, but Lyra was countering. Oh. My back hurts just watching all of this. That would have been a cool ending right there. That would have been a very cool ending with like the bridging pin and stuff like that. Although I don't know if I would have went for that because I don't know, if I took a lot of damage to my back, I just wouldn't want to feel that. Raquel just did that. Raquel just did that. Raquel just did that. That's it. Yeah, that is it. Look at Raquel picking up the huge one against Lyra. That's huge. I don't care. This was a great match. I'm giving it a thumbs up. Alrighty, friends. We got AJ Lee with the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Of course, she kind of stole that from Becky at the, or after rather, Friday Night SmackDown was over with, so that all happened. I swear, it's like everybody is on Monday Night Raw, and like SmackDown's just there at this point. AJ is looking fabulous, and just, again, like we always say on this channel, we want everybody to get their flowers and all the love while they're still going. Soak it all in, AJ. Oh my god, we have the AJs on the show now. We have the Big Bronson, we have Big Bronson Reed, Big Jim, AJ Lee, AJ Styles. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the, younger end of the millennial spectrum. I'm a Z-lennial technically, but yeah, I was stoked. I'm not a parent, but you know, I was still stoked. You know, I often joke about being like a 29-year-old teenager, but I mean, with everybody popping out all of a sudden, like over the last couple of years, I really think that we're kind of just like an almost 30-year-old teenager in this household. It certainly was not the end of the story. We appreciate you, AJ, for acknowledging the mental health. We love it. We love this, AJ. We love this. I'm here for therapy too. I go to therapy once a month, so, you know, I mean, you know, it's going to depend on the person, of course, but I mean, it works for some people and doesn't work for other people. And you have to just do what's best for you and figure out what's going to help you in your situation. Because like mental health looks differently like for different people and stuff. But we endorse therapy in this household. It's not. It really isn't. Thank you, AJ. That's great. You know, I was really wondering. I'm like, I need to know what AJ thinks about this whole situation. Like logically, all of this just makes sense. Like it's not that deep technically, but it's a little bit deeper, right? And personal. Well, isn't like AJ also a New York Times bestselling author too, technically, right? See, there we go. We got more of an overlap there. She really said that. She really called that out. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, she went after her husband. Like objectively speaking, like, outside of the Seth and Punk lore that we have been, like, you know, with over the last, what, like year and a half, at least since Punk came back, right? This just makes sense. Like, if you saw somebody going after your significant other, wouldn't you probably go after them? Makes sense to me. She's like waving to Becky. Okay, that's an interesting theory in the background, that Becky is the Vision. I think Becky referenced another meme, right? I feel like I'm in limbo, Becky. I swear. Okay, you leave my fellow Midwesterners alone, please and thank you, Becky. I mean, I guess if you keep repeating it over and over again, it becomes true at some point. That's the logic, right? That's probably it. I mean, she kind of does. I mean, she's had her hands on the title since Friday, Becky. Oh yeah, no, I definitely see that. Honestly, I want this as a standalone match at some point. Like, I feel like we're gonna get to a mixed tag match probably, right? But this is the match I want. This is the actual match that I want in this whole situation. We're calling her chicken now? What? We're starting a little chicken chant. Like, okay. That's the thing, he pops up when you least expect it, Becky. That's the beauty of it. Well, I mean, we saw Seth earlier, and he just lurks at this point, so I don't know, maybe Punk's taking a page out of Seth's book right now. Oh, that's rich. Okay, so the Vision is technically both Seth and Becky's vision, but we don't know what this vision is. See, that's probably the whole point, right? Like, with Becky and Seth, they're just flat out Delulu at this point, and that's probably why there's a lack of vision, because they probably don't even have the vision either. That's what I'm starting to think. That's my thesis now. That we got a "you both suck" chant. I think this is the closest to the ring that Seth's gotten to in like a couple weeks, right? He's just lurking at this point. I sense they aren't reading the sarcasm. Get out of my face. She's just yelling at the camera, I think. Oh snap, we're getting a tag match. Give us the match. Listen, I mean, Becky, I would accept the match just so that you can get your title back, because it's not like it's for the titles, right? It's not your show. I thought this was the Vision show, like as in the collective Vision. Because wasn't that what Bronson Reed said earlier, that this was the Vision show? Again, it's the Visionless Vision. It's the Lulu Vision. There we go. Yeah, we love mansplaining. Call him out, AJ. Call him out. Oh god, I hate that. I hate mansplaining. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's one thing to explain something to somebody, but mansplaining is just a whole level of just, it's major ick. People are cheering, and there goes CM Punk making the rescue. Oh, and he's wearing her shirt too. I love that. Again, everybody's matching. I love it. Once again, Seth's just angry at everything involving Punk, and Becky's like, oh my god, no. She just threw the title at Becky. Okay, well now Becky's got both the titles. I don't care. I'm excited for this match. This is gonna be great. I don't care. This this was entertainment to me. This was awesome. AJ just did a great job here, and just this was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give this a thumbs up. Alrighty, friends, we got Rusev versus Penta. So this is interesting. I think this is supposed to set up something for the Intercontinental Championship. Based on the conversation that was going on in the back, we saw Penta with the War Raiders, and he was like, you know, thanks for having my back last week. And well, Rusev, he destroyed Sheamus at Clash in Paris, and I think both of them make some solid cases for the Intercontinental Championship opportunity. And speaking of Intercontinental Championship, the IC champ, Dominic Mysterio, he's going to be at the AAA event coming up. I think that's what, Friday night? It's supposed to be free on YouTube at 10 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time, so like right after SmackDown. Oh, Penta was trying to go for something on the apron. Oh no. Yeah, Rusev just got him off the apron there. We've really got to pace ourselves on this episode because we still got at least 2 more matches tonight too. There's a lot happening on this episode. Oh no! Oh, Penta rolled out of the way there and Rusev went into the steel steps. Alrighty, friends, well, we've got Rusev and Penta in the middle of the ring right here, and well, Penta's in firm control on the offense. Love to see it, love to see it. Well, we got the New Day and Grayson Waller out here now. Well, that's just great. That whole situation's all because they're trying to get rid of the Mexican Destroyer. That's a whole thing. Okay, I was wondering where Woods ended up. Oh, well, Rusev just caught Penta right there because Penta was trying to take out everybody again. I was gonna say, that wouldn't have made much sense to have Rusev lose this. I mean, Penta could kind of use a win, but I suspect Rusev might have this one, right? Just by the logic and the shenanigans. Yep, there goes Woods. Oh, yeah, no, I think Penta's done. That's one way to put Penta away, Rusev. That is one way to do it. This man just, like, kicked this man's face off. It just... Yeah. Oh my god, Rusev, calm down. Either way around, I think just for that ending, we'll give it a thumbs up. Not much to really go on about with this match, but it did need to accomplish continued Penta's shenanigans with the New Day and Grayson Waller, that whole situation. The question is, where does Rusev go from here? Which, I mean, they literally, like, you know, we're talking about backstage, right? Because he had that big win over Sheamus and everything. So, I don't know. Either way, we'll have to see what happens moving forward. Alrighty, friends, we got Asuka versus Nikki Bella here. This whole situation's just gotten confusing too because apparently the contract signing is off between Io and Stephanie for the Women's World title, even though I think we still have a Women's World title match at WrestlePalooza, and I just don't know what's going on at this point. Some lore for Asuka and Nikki Bella. These two were actually the final 2 in the original, like, 2018 Women's Royal Rumble match, which Asuka would win. Oh! I heard that. Oh, ouch. Right in the ropes right there. I'm in pain. Again, just like everything looks painful tonight. It's like, Christina, this is wrestling. Like, what else would it be? Oh, there we go. Nice spine buster from Nikki. Okay. Oh, Nikki missed the baseball slide right there, but Asuka's using Kyrie as like a shield. Oh, she just like sent Kyrie right into the apron, then Asuka went in with the kick. Alrighty, friends. We are back from the ad break. Huge German suplex from Asuka to Nikki. Can we talk about how great Asuka's gear looks, though? Can we talk about that for a moment? All right, we got the fans chanting for Nikki. Here we go. Oh, nice clothesline in the corner. Okay. Oh, the referee and Kyrie's right there, though. I thought Kyrie's gonna go after the referee for a split second. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, that counter just happened. That counter just happened. I think Asuka could possibly have it here, maybe. Oh, yeah, no, she could very well have it. I think Nikki might be out. Possibly. Yep, Nikki's out. Nikki just tapped. Asuka picks up the win, which is, well, a win in our book. And yeah, this matchup was all right. Did what it needed to accomplish. It'll be interesting to see what happens with like Asuka, Kyrie, Io. Of course, Rhea was all in the situation as well. So we'll just have to see what happens moving forward. Again, we needed to pace ourselves just a little bit on this one. Alrighty, friends, we are at the main event, and we've had a lot go down in the show. So Jey left the building because Jimmy was trying to get Jey to kind of help out LA Knight at the end of the show here, pretty much because of, well, Braun and Bronson Brigade being Braun and Bronson Brigade. Jey left the building. Jimmy also went to go chit-chat with LA Knight. And then, well, that didn't end well. And, yeah, that's kind of how we got to this point right here. Of course, LA Knight's kind of in the, what we're going to probably dub the Vision Vortex moving forward. So it's like one vortex to another. Either way, this is going to be a quite interesting situation here. We don't know. I mean, we probably do know how it's going to end, right? But I try to have some kind of hope. I'm a glass half full kind of girly. Did Braun Breaker really just say, what an idiot? He just countered. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Oh, ducked out of the way there. Once again, Braun and Bronson Brigade are the highlight of the Vision. I don't care at this point. Just what a weird timeline we're in with this show. They're a dangerous duo and they're entertaining. And that's why we like Braun and Bronson Brigade. Get them away from the Vision at this point. They're entertaining on their own. Keep Paul Heyman with them because, well, Paul just doesn't have chemistry with Seth, quite clearly. You got this, LA Knight. Okay. Okay, well, listen, we gotta try to get the positive energy moving, right? LA Knight's fighting back here. Oh, well, there goes Bronson Reed again. So I was, like, thinking about this during the break, and so we have Big Bronson Reed and Big Jim, and we've also got the Brawns. We got the Braun and Bronson Brigade. Then we got Jay and LA, so it's like everybody's, like, linked with just the names and everything, and the naming conventions and the nicknames and everything, and just, it's silly nonsense, and I'm here for it at this point. Maybe I'm starting to get Delulu like the Vision. Alright, LA Knight getting in some offense right there. Listen, I don't blame LA Knight for getting mad at everybody. He didn't lose the match at Clash in Paris, as established in the lore. There we go, he got Bronson Reed in the steel steps there. Alrighty, friends, we're back from the ad break, and looks like LA Knight's trying to get back in the game here, and, well, there goes Bronson Reed with the slam. Oh no! Braun Breaker's going after LA Knight now. What was he trying to do there? He was like just getting his face in the rope there. Like, I don't know what we were trying to accomplish there. Oh man, my Midwestern vowels really came out there. He's standing there menacingly. Well, really, it's more like he's pacing menacingly, but it's the same energy, right? There we go. Okay, LA Knight just got out of the way there. Okay, a little bit of an opening there. I don't know what the fans are chanting. I'm all confused. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, there we go. I didn't know where that was going for a second. I'm like, is he gonna counter? Is he not gonna counter? It could have went either direction. It really could have, because I wasn't sure if Bronson Reed was gonna land the move. I didn't know if LA Knight was gonna counter. I didn't know what was happening. Oh, well, okay, well, Bronson Reed just, like, tossed out LA Knight. What is he going on about? Alright, beautiful. Looks like LA Knight just got Bronson Reed over that timekeeper's area over the barricade spot. There we go. Cleared off the commentary table. What is this dude doing? Did he just, like, run and jump off the commentary table, then jumped off the barricade, and then jumped onto Bronson Reed? Just for that alone, because I did not expect that to happen, I'm gonna give that a little round of applause. Oh no. Well, I mean, also keep in mind that, like, you know, these two basically started and closed the Clash in Paris show, right? So, I mean, like, they both were strong in defeat pretty much, right? Right. There we go. Beautiful elbow into the cover. I mean, listen, I would be sweating too if I was underneath the bright lights. Okay, well, that's one way to take out Braun Breaker right there. That's one way to do it. Oh no, that could be it. No, that's it. I don't know, it felt like a very abrupt ending. Okay, here we go. The weekly Braun and Bronson Brigade beatdown, as, again, we've established we're in limbo, friends. We're in a bit of a limbo here. Maybe because I'm taking a week off of the reactions, like something crazy is gonna happen, right? Like, we know that's gonna happen. Hey, Jimmy, where's that steel chair that you brought out last week? I'm just saying that might be beneficial right here. And, well, there goes Braun Breaker spearing Jimmy. Once again, this is like the reoccurring theme here, I feel like. It's like LA Knight just gets sent outside the ring, like, seemingly every week at this point. Like, I mean, think about it. He got dumped outside the ring towards the commentary tables for a couple weeks there, most notably at Clash in Paris. Jay's making the save for Jimmy, presumably, not for LA Knight. One thing I will say is that at least we're getting a more aggressive LA Knight, which is just great. I kind of see him more as like an in-between kind of character, right? Like, he's just doing his own thing, and there goes Braun Breaker with a spear. Once again, we are in limbo. We are in the Vision Vortex, my dudes. We are in the Vision Vortex. And I am tired. Like, I'm actually legit tired. I didn't sleep too great last night. Oh, there's LA Knight. See, he's got the right idea. He's got the steel chair. He's like got Braun Breaker. He's like through the chair there. That's funny. Again, this implies we're gonna get another person in the Vision soon, right? To kind of even out the odds a little bit, presumably. I don't know. Oh. I was wondering where they were gonna go with this, because I'm like, the people love Jay and the people love LA. And Jay just speared LA Knight, friends. Now, who are the fans gonna pick? This is gonna get a little interesting. Alrighty, friends, at least the ending was interesting at the end this week. We didn't get another repeat of, like, Braun and Bronson Brigade and the Visionless Vision standing on top here. But, nonetheless, this is gonna get a little interesting. It'll be interesting to see where the fans kind of, like, float, if you will. Again, I do like how they're making both Jey and LA a little bit more aggressive, but at the same time, LA Knight's at least making sense along the way. I feel like there's more logic in everything. Versus Jey, it's like, where did this come from? Like, I understand that the Vision's been going after you for some time, but like the Vision's been going after like Punk, LA Knight. But either way around, this is gonna get a little interesting. It'll be interesting to see who just everyone kind of gravitates towards at this point. I don't know. I want to see where this all goes, because at least this is a little interesting, because it's a little different. So just for that alone, I'm gonna give that a thumbs up. Alrighty, friends. Overall, this was a decent little episode of Monday Night Raw this week. We finally got some kind of direction, kind of, with what the Visionless Vision's actual vision is. So, yay for that. But I did enjoy the ending and the pivot that we had there at the very end with, like, Jey spearing LA Knight. Again, I'm interested to see how the fan dynamic is going to be, like, because the crowds are just so into Jey and LA Knight at this point, right? So I'm wondering where they're going to kind of align, right? But that's interesting to me at this point. Ron and Bronson Brigade, again, they're the highlight of the Vision at this point. They just continue to crush it, I feel like, and they just keep bringing more personality. The match of the night for me was the Raquel versus Lyra match. That match was good. If you watch one match out of the show, definitely that match, and also the main event as well. And I'm still bamboozled by the fact that we got 4 El Grande Americanos at this point. And yeah, WrestlePalooza is shaping up to be quite interesting, to say the least. They did announce that we're getting Brock Lesnar on Friday night, so we'll have to see what happens there on our Friday night stories. So either way around, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. And make sure that you don't fall for a pyramid scheme. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.